Hi everybody, it's Carolyn. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to try something new. I'm finally going to try a slanted Dutch door type thing. I probably should have watched some more videos to see exactly how to do it, but I'm just going to, you know how I would do it. I do things. I just kind of wing it. So I'm in my journal, and so we're in November. So anyway, I thought that I would use several things. First of all, I want to use these leaves. Okay. Then I got these two tapes. I'm not sure. Well, I pulled out these three. This one I think is going to be too orange, but I'm not sure yet. But I did pull out a deep green, and I didn't pull out a skinny one. These are thinner, but they're just like, some of my other washi tape I have. It's not the thin stuff. Okay, I pulled out. This one is, what is the name of this one? This one is called Autumn Charm. This is from Wrong. Oh, I got another blind box from her for the princesses, and it was Alice in Wonderland. And I've got 2 little books of Alice in Wonderland, so I've got this. It looks like it's really nice, and it's got a lot of different images that I don't have, but I don't know. I love these little squirrels. I just love them. But I thought we might could use some of this in it. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure how everything is going to lay in here. So this is a thought. This one is also a thought. This one is called Amber Allure. I think the girls in here seemed awfully big though. Yeah, see, they seem kind of big. But I like the little leaves here that I might could incorporate in there as well. And I don't know. You know me. I have no clue. But I want to make it like a Dutch door. I mean, not just cut and tape on it. I think I want to make at least one of them a cutout Dutch door. So this could be a good thing, or it could be a fail. And look, my mic's laying over here, so I hope you heard all that. I saw it going up and down over here, so hopefully it did pick it up, but now we'll do better. Okay, so we're just gonna, okay, we've got this page. Need to leave that one alone. This one and this one will be on this side. 2 to cut on this side, I think, is the way it should happen. Or should I cut one, do this one that could go either way, and then cut this one. So this would be my, no, I'm just going to try it this way, and if it works, then the way I have in my head, then we're doing good. If it doesn't, well, we tried. Alright, I definitely want to use this green in it at some, alright, let's make sure I'm right side up here. Let's make sure because I'm getting closer, here. I think I can make it through till Christmas. Here I am talking about Christmas in August. Oy, oy, oy. Alright, I don't want to go right into the spine, so I want to come out a little bit. I think this would be better, easier to do if you were in a 8x8 or something a little bit bigger than an A5, I think. Oops. But y'all know me. I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants sometimes, which is not always a great idea. But okay. To me, that looks a little uneven, but you know. And so we're not going to have a whole lot of writing area here, but it's going to have to be okay. I think I want the first two here to just, oh dear, let me turn this, I don't know why. I mean, I hardly get phone calls, and they're always spam calls, so I forget about turning it off, and so I have. Alright, there's that. Do I want to add some orange? I think that would just take up too much space. So when I cut the other one, then I might not get the whole effect that I want. But let's just try it a minute and see. I'm not liking those. Well, this almost reminds me of, the only reason I know this is because my husband is he's from New York, but then he moved to Florida when he was young, and so it reminds me of the Florida, the Dolphins. That's what it is. The football team. Of having these two together. So that's what it's reminding me of, and I'm not sure I love it. Maybe I'll do one in green, and then I might even use this color instead of this bright orange. I don't know. That's just what it, that's all I see when I see that together, is just the Dolphins. It's funny how some colors you associate it with one thing or another. Okay, so I want to make sure I got enough pages here again, because that could happen. Okay, we're going to do that. Alright, let's get my mat. Of course, we're not going to need it right now, but I am going to put something down behind it just because I don't want to, mess up. And get my long scissors. And see where it takes us. I do have in mind what I want it to look like. Whether I can get anywhere close to what I want it to look like, I don't know. But I think this is the whole, this is the fun part of it too, is just trying something and just seeing how it comes out. Uh-oh, I cut a little bit of my tape there. Well. Stay. Okay. I don't really need the mat. Okay. And it is so hot today. that I have everything pretty much, well, no I don't. I'm lying. I need to be organizing stuff, and I'm going to do some more of that as soon as I get finished with this, but I have started on it, and then I thought I wanted to do this because I wanted to play. And so I got to pulling these tapes and books and stuff, and I was like, I've wanted to try a slanted door. I think this may work with what I want, so let's just take a break and try it. Just didn't get quite close enough to that tape. Probably would have been easier to move it. Okay. Now, we've got this. Alright, let's put some... Oh man. I didn't cut it exactly the same. Well, mistake number 1. Which, you know, if that's the worst thing that happens in this, then I'm good. Alright, come on. I mean, it doesn't help to have a green mat underneath the green tape, that's for sure. But I think this is... I can see a little bit of white there, but that's good. That's fine. We can trim that little tiny bit if we need to. Okay. And I'm going ahead, now I'm going to leave those there just to see where I'm going to put that second one. But the next one though, no, I don't want to. Maybe I do want to go ahead and cut them. Okay, underneath this one though, I want to have, I gotta cut it for, no, how is that going to work, Carolyn? That's not going to work. Hold on, I have to think a minute. Yes, it will. Okay, duh. Alright, I got it. I'm good. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to... Okay. Now my dogs are going to act up. Might want to put this. Let's see what it looks like against this. I mean... That's so orange. But so is some of these leaves too. And this one's so wide. But then in some ways I'm not mad about it. I don't know. But I'm really not thinking I want that bright orange. Okay, let's try this. Okay, this is not as easy as it seemed. Let's just pull it out here. Okay. That's Gizzy crying. I'm surprised it's not Pixie, but no, it's Gizzy. don't want it to be too far out down here. I think that'll work. Okay. I'm going to go with it and see what happens. And I probably should try this side before I even put it down on this side, but we got to do something over here anyway because I've already cut it, so we got to do something. Okay, that tape's lifting, and that's going to curl. And I'm way out of frame. Okay. That's not... How far did I give it over there? A lot more than I'm giving it over here. I like this side actually better, but let's see if we can make this side closer to this one. Okay. Hopefully this is the hardest part. I have to laugh, y'all, because, I mean, if you don't, it's just, you know. And crafting should be fun. Am I close now? No, I'm still farther off, but I'm just going to probably give up in just a second. I should have brought it down a little bit more over here, but that'll just be less to cut off. Okay, I think that's better. Alright. Now, what I thought was... my thought process on this, which I can go ahead and cut these tapes now. I'm getting my little scissors to get up close to there. Now she's scratching at her bed. I don't know why they do that. I don't know whether they're fluffing it to find the right space. I don't know. But both of mine do it. What I wanted to do is take some of these leaves, and I have to pick very carefully because I need some on this side and this side, and this is, I have 4 pages, but I'm gonna need I had some picked out earlier. Okay, I think that one would be really good. Because I'm going to do this as a Dutch door here. Don't tell me I'm going to have to raise that tape up to cut around it. I might just have to. I might. I don't want to though. Okay, let's see. I think I want just think I want this one. Do I want that one up a little higher? I might just want two. I'm thinking that's what I want. Now I'm thinking this is not going to be good, but I'm going to have to do it. How I get myself into things. I mean, this is why, I mean, planning is good. I don't put tape down that much. I mean, as far as where I have to, you know, figure it out, cut around it or whatever. But the time that I do, then I don't think about it. And I hope it doesn't mess it up. Okay. So, I'm not going to pull it down too far because I don't want to go too far with these. I think I want to put this one right up here. And this one just a little bit below it. Like that. And then we'll put our tape back down and we'll cut around it. She says. Okay. Alright. Stay down, little things. Let's get our gyro cut out. I'll use this one. Just to cut around the leaves, I'll cut with my scissors to do the other part. So I just want to go around these. And I kind of want to come in and then cut around that other one. But then I don't know if that'll be the best idea. I think I'll just come down a little bit and then come back up and cut around it. Because you're so quiet. Okay. We might cut that out still. I don't know yet. I'm going to take this part off. Okay. Perfect. So far, so good. Now we've got to cut around this, which I always hate to do because sometimes it doesn't want to play nice, sometimes it does. Alright, let's see what this looks like if I cut it deep enough. Okay, so we got that. Doing good so far. Doing good. And we'll go around this. like that. Alright. And we got that. So far so good. Alright, so we need to find those leaves, lay them down on the back. Let me get those. Because I'm not going to put that tape down. I learned my lesson. So these should be symmetrical. Yay. And there we go. Now we can lay our tape on top of that and get that out. Come on. Right, let's cut that off. And see how it looks. It's going to look better once I get the other part done, but hopefully. Well, we got to cut around these two. Sorry if you hear that mowing, our neighbor's mowing. And doing yard work today. So we got that. I know it looks like nothing, but it's gonna, hopefully, it's gonna come together and be pretty. Alright, so we got to get over here. We got to pull this tape down. I'm just going to go ahead and do it now so I don't have to fuss with it later. And it's going to tear my page a little bit. Okay, now we've got to find something else. Let's see what we might want. That's our back page. That's the one we used a while ago. That one won't work. See, the ones on the front page weren't going to work out so well. So we might have to go a little bit, which I don't want to go bigger, but I may have to. Just because I don't have, because that one's not going to lay that way. So I think I'm going to have to go with this one, which will be fine, like I said. This is my first time with this one, so hey, I'm just winging it. Okay, so we want it to come about right here. Yeah. And let's see, I didn't really want it to be the same color, but it looks like it might have to be, because that piece is on there. I don't want a piece that's cut off, so we're going to have to go with this one. If I don't know, if I would have planned that out better, of course, I would put one of those over here, one of them over there. So it wouldn't be two big ones over here, but another lesson learned. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's cut this out. there. All right. You baby. Where'd Giz go? I got Pixie right here, but I don't know where Gizzy went. She's usually the one always right here. Okay, so we have that. Alright, now we just got to cut this one out, do the back. Hi everybody, it's Carolyn. And, well, welcome back. But I'm going to attach this to the end. Well, it's not going to be the end. It's going to be in the middle because I just uploaded a video onto my computer to edit it. And actually, I think it, for me, it's one of my favorites. I've never done a slanted Dutch door before. I've always been a little bit intimidated by it, of how I would do it. And so today I just thought, I looked at some tapes I'd gotten and I had just a thought in my mind and I thought, okay, just do it. So it only captured, well, it captured 33 minutes of it. It was an hour long, at least. But what happened to the rest of it, I have no idea. I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to get in my feelings right now because I could. But I'm just going to show you the finished product. So you can see some of it of how I did it, because I'll upload the beginning of it or part of it. You know, I'm not going to do 33 minutes of it because it's just not worth it. Because some of it I'm sure I needed to edit out anyway. But this is the slanted Dutch door that I did. And I couldn't wait to, as soon as I finished it, I uploaded it and couldn't wait to put it up onto YouTube. And so here's my slanted doors here. I cut two because I wanted one to be a cutout actual Dutch door and one just to be like a waterfall tab. So it starts out over here then. And so got this. I absolutely love the tapes. Are from Wrong, and also from Live Love Posh is where these all came from. But as far as the elements that's in here are from Wrong. And so here's this page. This page. This. And back to this. I love this girl. I think she's fabulous. She's just having a fun time. And my little squirrels. So, like I said, I was very proud of this one because I just didn't want waterfall tabs. I wanted it to be cut out and be different. Not that other people haven't done it like this. I just hadn't watched a lot of doors, slanted Dutch doors, but I've seen enough that I knew that I wanted to try it. But like I said, it was something about it that just it kind of intimidated me of how things were going to fall in the back and how I wanted it. But my inspiration was just falling leaves, and I just thought that that's kind of where I captured that part of it back here. And then the other colors, the colors are just beautiful, I think. So, like I said, this was one I was quite proud of, you know. I usually like my spreads that I do. Some absolutely more than others, but I think this was up there with the top, you know, ones that I could pick one that I'd say I had done, and then it just had to cut off, and I really wanted to show you my process of how I, you know, which you can see how I did it though, and but I hope you like this spread, and leave a thumbs up, comment, something. Anyway, let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.